Hi guys, welcome to a new video. I'm taking a look at the new smithing mechanic on Runescape. So this is on the up-to-date desktop version of Runescape, so not on mobile or old school. So first is the mechanic itself. So smithing now is a lot slower than it used to be. You now have things called unfinished items rather than just bars that you could chain smith into items. Another addition they've got is a forge. You use that to heat bars so they can be worked. Large items such as plate body armor will take a lot longer than perhaps say a dagger. That's due to a new feature as well, where an unfinished item has to be put back into the forge to reheat. This is because as a bar loses heat, it doesn't forge quite as quickly, so reheating is pretty much essential to create your items now. So when you select an item to forge, you'll receive an unfinished item. This shows stats on current heat, current progress towards completion, as well as how much XP you have left in the item. Along with the forge of the furnace, the anvil itself also has a deposit all and a withdrawal function. I'll go more onto that later on. Another interesting feature is a +1 and +2 spec, which adds to the base spec for creating an item, and it gives slightly better equipment stats depending on which spec you choose. It's only marginal, so it might not give much more value, but it's still a pretty cool mechanic to have. So the forge menu, it has all of the bars, along with all items and weapons and armor that you can make for each kind of bar. There's also a list of stats on the item, which includes how much XP you get for forging, the item value of selling in a store, and the item value of grand exchange, as well as another value if you like to use magic to redeem gold pieces. The same stats show for the furnace and the anvil as well. It gives a good idea of the most cost-effective item, or the item that will provide the most XP to create. The deposit all and withdrawal functions are actually pretty neat. The smithing network, in essence, it allows a sort of bank system to be used to store your ores and your bars, which is pretty good to free up some bank space for quest items you end up hoarding, but it's also a pretty good hub for all of your items. It just means you don't have to make multiple trips to and from the bank. It's pretty helpful as well. It makes sure that smithing isn't completely unbearable, so you have to do those little back and forth things, but it makes it really portable as well, because the bank of ores and bars means it's available wherever you are in the world. It's worth noting, if you'll excuse the pun, that physical items can be placed into the furnace or the forge or the anvil, but you can also put notes in there as well, so if you want to make a larger deposit into your smithing bank. So for example, you can put 500 coal or 50,000, whatever all you fancy into there at any point. You don't need to make multiple collections. The withdrawals as well of ores or bars also removes the items as notes, so it makes it a lot easier to clear ones that you don't want in there without having to go back and forth. Overall, I'm a fan of the update, despite it being a massive dynamic change for what we kind of know. Gone are the days of mass forging multiple pieces of armour in seconds, and it's been replaced by something that, it might be time consuming, but it might see the items have a higher sell value in the long run, just because they have a lot of extra work. Be sure to let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what you feel about this mechanic and any other mechanic in the game. Make sure as well to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon for some more RuneScape.